3 fruits that can reignite your body. The secret you've never been told. Asterisk, gentlemen, if your mornings are sluggish, your energy is fading, and that spark in the bedroom isn't what it used to be. You are not alone. Many men in their 60s and beyond silently battle poor circulation, low stamina, and that uncomfortable silence when desire meets disappointment. But what you may have never been told is that your body isn't broken. The real issue isn't simply age. It's what your body is lacking. Asterisk today. Dr. Katherine, a leading men's health expert with over 20 years of experience, is revealing her top 3 essential fruits. Yes, fruits that will reignite your blood flow, recharge your energy, and help you feel strong, confident, and reconnected. These aren't exotic or expensive. They're easy to find, easy to eat, and have naturally helped thousands of her patients turn the tide. Dr. Rokra has dedicated her career to helping men regain control of their circulation, stamina, and bedroom confidence without relying on quick fixes that come with long-term risks. What she's sharing today is different. These fruits support your body from the inside out, improving blood flow, supporting heart health, and even helping you sleep better and move with greater ease. Asterisk, if you're ready to feel more vibrant, more capable, and more in control, stick with us to uncover this vital information. 1. Watermelon, nature's little blue pill. Asterisk. You might be surprised to learn how big of an impact this common summer fruit can have on your circulation and intimacy. Let's start with a fruit you've likely enjoyed in the summer without ever realizing what it was doing for your circulation and intimacy. Watermelon. Yes, watermelon. This everyday fruit isn't just sweet and refreshing. It's packed with a powerful amino acid called L-citrulline, which your body uses to help open up blood vessels and improve blood flow. In fact, researchers often call it nature's little blue pill because of how closely it mimics the effects of drugs like Viagra, but without the side effects. Asterisk, let me tell you about Kennedy. He's 58 years old and worked in construction his entire life, always priding himself on his strength and stamina. But over time, things started to change. By late afternoon, he felt exhausted, his drive plummeted, and when it came to intimacy with his wife, he started making excuses. Not because he didn't love her, but because he worried it wouldn't go well. That quiet shame started to eat away at him. Kennedy didn't want to rely on expensive prescriptions. He wanted something natural, something he could trust. Asterisk, when he came to me, we looked deeper. And the real issue wasn't his age. It was that his blood vessels were stiff, narrow, and struggling to do their job. Think of your blood vessels like hoses. When they're flexible and wide, everything flows. But over time, they tighten and lose. That flexibility, affecting energy, memory, mood, and yes, performance in the bedroom. That's where watermelon comes in. Asterisk, watermelon contains about 2.3 grams of L-citrulline per liter. Once inside your body, L-citrulline converts to L-arginine, which then boosts nitric oxide, a compound your body uses to relax and expand blood vessels. The result: improved circulation, better oxygen delivery, and stronger, longer-lasting energy. In fact, studies show that consistent L-citrulline intake can increase the frequency of intimacy by up to 68% in men experiencing performance issues. And for thousands of years, men in parts of Africa have used watermelon as a natural vitality-boosting food. They knew what modern science has now confirmed. Asterisk, if you're wondering how to actually use watermelon as part of your daily routine, here's what I tell my patients. Start with 1 to 2 cups a day, ideally in the morning when your blood flow is naturally sluggish. For those who want even more potent results, yellow watermelon is an excellent option. It contains up to 4 times more L-citrulline than the red variety. And for convenience, fresh watermelon juice offers similar benefits in a more concentrated form. Just skip the store-bought versions that are loaded with added sugar. Asterisk now. Is it safe for most men? Yes. Watermelon is 92% water, so it's naturally hydrating and gentle on the stomach. But if you're diabetic, monitor your portions because of the natural sugar content. And if you're managing kidney issues or taking blood pressure medication, have a quick chat with your doctor before making a major change. Asterisk back to Kennedy, he stuck with watermelon every day. Nothing fancy, just consistent. By the third week, his energy was stable from morning to evening. By the sixth week, he told me he felt like himself again. His confidence had returned. His relationship with his wife had improved and his blood pressure had leveled out. Here's a surprising bonus. He hadn't changed his diet or activity levels. Yet he lost 8 pounds just from better hydration, improved circulation, and fewer cravings thanks to the steady energy watermelon gave him. He calls it his daily dose of vitality, and I agree. Asterisk, but watermelon's impact isn't limited to intimacy. The lycopene in watermelon, yes, even more than what's in tomatoes, protects your heart, supports circulation, and even helps fight inflammation. That damages blood vessels. It boosts your exercise recovery. It increases blood flow to muscles and the brain, and it plays a direct role in reducing your risk of serious issues like heart disease and some cancers. So, watermelon lays the foundation. It gets your blood vessels open, your system moving, and energy surging. 2. Berries. Fine-tuning signals for enhanced performance asterisk. Now that watermelon has laid the groundwork by helping your blood vessels open up, let's talk about the fruit that makes those blood vessels respond better. Berries. Think of it this way. If watermelon is the plumber getting the blood flowing, berries are the electricians fine-tuning the signals. So your blood vessels don't just open, but they know when and how to respond effectively. This is where many men miss the mark.
They
focus on getting more blood flowing, but they overlook how well their vessels respond to that flow. That's where berries come in. Asterisk berries, especially blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries, contain anthocyanins, a special type of flavonoid that directly improves how your blood vessels operate. These compounds don't just sit in your body. They get to work immediately, repairing the inner lining of your blood vessels, reducing inflammation, and helping those blood vessels expand and contract with better rhythm and timing. That's critical because poor responsiveness, not just poor flow, can lead to everything from cold extremities to poor stamina and weaker intimacy. Asterisk, and here's a standout piece of evidence. In a study of 25,000 men, those who ate just 4 servings of berries each week saw a 10% reduced risk of erectile dysfunction. And when combined with moderate exercise, that number skyrocketed to 21%. Asterisk now. Meet David, he's 62, works as an accountant, and had been struggling for years. Prescription medications gave him side effects: headaches, dizziness, and inconsistent results. He felt stuck, tired of relying on pills that didn't fix the root problem. He made one small change: a daily smoothie with 1 cup of mixed berries. Within 4 weeks, his blood pressure started to stabilize.
He told me he felt sharper, his memory was clearer, and his energy lasted through the day. His intimacy improved naturally.
And at his next cardiology visit, his doctor cut his medication dosage in half. That's the power of nutrient-rich, consistent blood vessel support. Asterisk, if you're ready to try berries for yourself, start with just 1 cup of mixed berries daily. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries are all excellent. You can enjoy them fresh, frozen, or even freeze-dried. If you need a longer shelf life, blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them over your morning oats, or eat them straight as a snack. They're not just delicious. They're also packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, making them one of the safest and most effective fruits you can add to your daily routine. Asterisk, however, if you are on blood-thinning medication, talk to your doctor. Berries can increase the effects of those medications. And if you have diabetes, keep an eye on your blood sugar. While berries have a low glycemic index, they still contain natural sugars. Asterisk, here's something to think about. Pharmaceutical companies invest billions developing synthetic drugs to manage blood flow and intimacy issues. But right before our eyes, nature has provided solutions that don't just manage symptoms. They fix the root cause at a cellular level. Berries don't force results. They help your blood vessels respond better, stay healthier, and operate longer. That's the kind of deep, long-term benefit no medication can provide. And when you pair berries with watermelon, the effects multiply. Watermelon brings the L-citrulline, boosting your body's ability to produce nitric oxide. Berries bring the anthocyanins that protect that nitric oxide and train your blood vessels to respond more effectively. This combination improves blood flow, boosts energy, sharpens your thinking, and supports intimacy not just in the moment but over time. Your entire vascular system becomes more efficient, more balanced, and better equipped to support daily performance. 3. Citrus fruits, your 24/7 vascular shield and hormonal support asterisk. So far, you've got the foundation with watermelon and the responsiveness with berries. Now let's move on to the third fruit, the one that supports hormonal balance, antioxidant defense, and long-term male vitality. It's rich in vitamin C, easy to find, and plays a bigger role in performance than most men realize. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits quietly play one of the most critical roles in your body's daily rhythm. They don't just support health. They maintain it, protect it, and keep the progress going once other fruits have done their job. Vitamin C is often dismissed as nothing more than a cold remedy. But in truth, citrus fruits work behind the scenes as your body's 24-hour maintenance crew. They protect your arteries, reduce internal wear and tear, and keep your circulation upgrades from watermelon and berries steady and reliable. Asterisk, if you relied on watermelon and berries alone, it would be like fueling a high-performance car without checking the oil or cooling system. You might boost blood flow, but without continuous protection, that increased flow could backfire. That's because improved circulation can also increase oxidative stress, a form of cellular damage your body accumulates when it's not effectively handled. This is where citrus steps in. It slows down the oxidative stress cascade, one of the most overlooked threats to men's health. Citrus doesn't just support blood flow. It protects your body from the damage that often comes with increased circulation. Asterisk. So, what is it in citrus that makes it so effective? First, vitamin C helps preserve nitric oxide, your body's natural vasodilator, by preventing its breakdown. Without enough vitamin C, you lose out on those blood flow benefits. Next is hesperidin, a natural plant compound found in oranges and grapefruit. It boosts microcirculatory performance and helps lower blood pressure by supporting the smaller, more fragile vessels many men struggle with in silence. Then there are the bioflavonoids. These compounds increase vitamin C absorption by up to 35% and carry their own circulation-boosting properties. Unlike synthetic supplements, these nutrients work together, not in isolation. Asterisk, in one study, just 2 weeks of orange juice consumption significantly improved flow-mediated dilation, a key measurement of arterial function. Participants saw their blood vessel responsiveness jump from 8.15% to 10.16%, a truly measurable improvement. And the results aren't just numbers on paper, they show up in real life. Take Thomas, for example, 65, a retired teacher. He had added watermelon and berries to his routine. He noticed better stamina in the morning, but by late afternoon his energy would crash. His lab tests showed elevated inflammation and slightly increased blood pressure. We introduced citrus into his day, orange juice with breakfast, half a grapefruit in the evening. Within weeks his energy became more consistent. His inflammation markers dropped into normal range, and his blood pressure was back to levels he hadn't seen in 2 decades. Asterisk, start your day with 1 medium orange or a small glass of fresh orange juice. In the evening, try half a grapefruit before dinner. These small choices give your body what it needs to protect, restore, and circulate blood more effectively, especially to the areas that matter most for your vitality and intimacy. Asterisk, now, let's talk about safety, because not everything labeled healthy works the same for every man. While citrus is safe for most, grapefruit deserves a second look, as it can interfere with how your liver breaks down medications, especially those for blood pressure, cholesterol, and anxiety. If you are on regular medication, especially statins, or heart medications, consult your doctor first. Also, if you have diabetes, citrus has a low glycemic load. But natural sugars still count, so factor that into your daily plan. Asterisk, the key is fresh. Skip the bottled juices that are packed with preservatives. A whole orange gives you more than just vitamin C, it delivers fiber, hesperidin, and bioflavonoids that processed juice often loses. That whole food synergy cannot be replicated in a lab. You may have seen synthetic vitamin C bottles on every pharmacy shelf. They offer ascorbic acid and that's it. It's like showing up to a concert and only hearing the flute. A whole orange, on the other hand, delivers the full orchestra. Bioflavonoids help your body absorb the vitamin C. Hesperidin helps relax your blood vessels. Folate supports cell repair. They don't just work next to each other. They work together. Asterisk, here's the crucial shift. Many men believe they need aggressive treatments or overnight results, but nature doesn't work that way. Citrus fruits don't force results. They fortify the system. You won't feel a rush. What you will notice is consistency, steadier energy, fewer crashes, more reliable levels of stamina all day and night. Asterisk, your body's reignite cycle. A daily rhythm for vitality. Let's put the whole process together. In the morning, you support nitric oxide with watermelon. Asterisk, by midday, you improve stamina and circulation sensitivity with berries. Asterisk, and at night, citrus acts as a vascular shield, repairing, protecting, and fortifying what the other fruits have started. Asterisk, this cycle creates 24/7 insurance for blood flow, hormonal balance, energy, and yes, intimate health. When circulation improves, your body responds in ways that go far beyond the physical. Confidence returns, focus improves, that heaviness in your limbs lifts, and your mood starts to elevate. You don't just feel better. You feel like yourself. Again, connected, engaged, and fully alive. Asterisk, if you've come this far, you already know that this isn't just about fruit, but about restoring what matters most. Your energy, your confidence, and your connection to the life around you. Asterisk, let's do a quick recap. Now you've seen the real, science-backed power of 3 fruits. Asterisk, watermelon, the nitric oxide booster that puts your blood vessels in motion. Asterisk, berries, the midday warriors that help improve sensitivity and stamina. Asterisk, citrus fruits, your nightly recovery crew that protects deep blood vessels and hormonal support. Asterisk, these are the right allies. When you use them daily, you support blood flow, power, and stamina in a way that is steady and sustainable. In my practice, I've met men who walked in looking tired, depleted, low on energy, often unsure if change was even possible. Many had quietly assumed their best days were behind them. But after a few weeks of focused support, cleaner foods, better sleep, circulation-friendly routines, they started to transform. This is biology working for your benefit. You don't need medication to feel like yourself again. You need rhythm. Asterisk, every fruit you add brings the system back. Healthy blood vessels, balanced hormones, steady nerves, and the return of confidence that makes you feel like a man again. Start small. Let the meals follow a daily rhythm that aligns with your body's natural cycles. It's a powerful, quiet, and incremental shift. Day by day, you'll move with more ease. You'll think more clearly. You'll feel present again with your partner, with your body, with your goals. This goes far beyond performance. It's about how you move through your day, how you carry yourself, whether you wake up ready to engage with your life or just push through it. The reality is that when circulation slows down, so does everything else. It affects mood, intimacy, even your sense of purpose. You're not just managing symptoms. You're reclaiming function. The beautiful truth is that the spark can return. And you'll know it's real not because someone tells you, but because your body says so. You're not chasing youth. You're advocating for the man you are now with clarity, dignity, and renewed strength. And it starts with something simple. What you choose to put on your plate tomorrow. Asterisk, did you find today's information helpful? Let us know by typing yes in the comments section below. If not, type nitrogen monoxide. Or if you have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Asterisk, and if you're ready to feel more vibrant, more capable, and more in control, be sure to subscribe to the Healthy 70s Daily Life channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on practical, premium, and friendly advice like this.